distractions, guys. All right, here it is, right here. Okay, so I don't even know why I have to keep saying this. I guess I don't, but I'm going to because I've absolutely had it with being falsely accused of things. This is for Jay for justice. I'm sending this message out to Jay. If anybody wants to tell her that I said this, that would be great. I know y'all come and tell me. Uh, so Jay made a community post. As you guys know, Josh from the lab, he struck. I guess he struck Jay. He did a copyright strike on her. I don't talk to Josh. Okay, I don't. I don't talk to Josh outside of. I don't talk to Josh outside of Facebook. I mean YouTube. You guys see it. And before they go on and say, "Oh, but you said you don't talk to Seth either," as up until this week, I didn't talk to Seth or Tony or anybody either. So, but hold on, let me show this one thing at a time because I'm going to be all over the place. So, JS for Justice made a community post today. As you can see, she took a screenshot. Well, actually, I guess she did a whole video about it. She took a screenshot of Tony and myself from last night. Remember when Tony came up to clear up the rumors about Seth's work? Well, Jay says, this shit all makes sense now. Can't wait till their game is over. Hashtag Sebastian Rogers, hashtag Seth Rogers, missing FBI. It says it all makes sense. 5 creators under Tony Mathis' thumb. And then there's obviously the thumbnail with mine and Tony being on panel. There's an arrow pointing to me that says prior strike. Oh, prior strike from Josh the Lab. So she's blaming us for Josh striking her channel. Okay. I guess she's saying that if you guys remember last night, Tony Mathis said that there's only a handful of creators who have information that is from the inside, right? So if Seth wanted to answer a question or whatever, Tony, he named off a couple of creators who would have that information. He said myself, Josh from the lab, Justin from Clutch the Pearls, Mr. and Mrs. E's podcast. I think that's all of us. I'm not sure. Well, Jay has taken that, and we know Jay. She's been all about the conspiracies. Like, my God, Jay, you really have gone way too far because you have crossed the line from giving your theory and your opinion to stating things as if they are 100% concrete fact. And I can tell you, I'm not under anybody's thumb. There's no contracts. There's no money. And Josh striking you is solely between you and Josh. I didn't have prior knowledge that Josh was going to strike you. I don't have any say-so in what Josh does. It doesn't, if I was to go to Josh and say, Josh, strike Jay, if he didn't want to strike you, he would tell me to fuck right off. I don't have control over that guy. Now, do I like Josh? A lot, actually. I think he's an amazing one. Josh is one of the good ones, so don't get it twisted. But he's his own person. Nobody's telling Josh what to do. Nobody. I think you can tell by Josh's personality that Josh does what Josh wants to do. Period. So none of us are under Tony Mathis' thumb. Just because we converse with him and we are, we get along with them, they don't tell us what to do. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous.
This woman went a 180 turn.
We're not working in synchronicity with one another, to cause chaos or whatever they think. Was your nose itching, Josh? Was your ears itching?
His ears are ringing.
Hello, Josh. Josh says, I'm sorry she blamed you. Nobody told me to do anything. I do whatever I feel like. That's what I said. Ain't that what I just said? This guy is not going to let anybody tell him what to do. I don't know how anybody can listen to Josh for 10 minutes and not know that this dude is not going to let anybody tell him what to do.
I listened to him after you, and I just love listening to him. I mean,
I do too.
Yeah.
And it's okay. You don't have to apologize. It's not your fault. Like, I just can't believe the audacity. Tony, you are a powerful man, bruh. For real. Tony Mathis is out here controlling all of it.
Josh has his own reasons for what he does, and nobody is going to give him any guidance of what to do. Josh is very strong.
Only corn dogs tell Josh what to do, Seth.
I never ate corn dogs until him, and I love them.
Corn dogs are the bomb.
Dip them in ketchup, and they're awesome. I know he
Oh,
dipped his
Nana,
in mustard,
stop
I think.
it. No.
I'm sorry, I dip them in ketchup, but they're good.
You can't dip corn dogs in ketchup. That's
Yeah.
blasphemy.
Is
Seth
that
says,
like putting your steak in ketchup?
yes. I hate ketchup. Ugh.
I like ketchup.
Steph says she's like I can't say the N word because YouTube. She lives on the hate, and the viewers pay to absorb the hate, which makes her viewers just as bad as her. Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much. All right, I need one more thing to address. Ketchup and mustard. I know I used to mix it together when I was a kid.
Ew. I don't like
I
mustard.
did. I'd mix the ketchup and mustard together and dip my corn dog in it, but I'm over
Mm-mm.
ketchup.
Nope, don't like
Totally
mustard.
over ketchup. You don't like mustard?
No.
Oh, I love
I
mustard.
don't like vinegar, so.
I hate mustard on hamburgers.
All right, sorry, any old time. She says knock off the corn dog
I'm
discussion.
with you, reality.
Okay. All right. So I just wanted to address that. We're not on this elaborate team. I'm not sure what she means about I can't wait until their game is over. What is our game exactly, Jay? If you're going to accuse us of being in a group conspiring with one another, at least tell me give me the entire allegation in full. Like, I'd like to know what exactly our end goal is here, because I'm pretty sure I can speak for everybody and say that there is no end goal besides finding Sebastian. That's it.
Yep.
Period. All right, next. I want to address this real quick. A creator made a post today asking me to provide my reasons or the red flags for how I feel. All right, here we go right here. Let me do it. This is Jones, and she posted this today. She says, she tagged me, allegedly Brittney. I understand that you feel people attack Seth, while you also feel like people don't do the same to Chris. Can you possibly list the red flags that you got from Chris and Katie through their interviews when you go live tonight? If not, can you list these flags under this community post? Thanks in advance. So I want to look at some of these comments real quick. BJ and all of us need to stop attacking any of the family. As far as Katie's parenting goes, BJ needs to take a humble seat. Casual Art, you are everywhere. You really are. You know nothing about my parenting because you don't see it. So I can get the list of red flags I get from Brittney J. Go ahead, Kraken. You've been doing that forever. You haven't stopped. I see red flags with Seth being a mod. Okay, well.
Okay, what? Wait. What's the question? Why are they directing everything towards you, Brittney, when this is a question about the red flags with Chris, with CP?
Oh, because this is I'm showing you this is what they do.
Yeah, they come after you.
Yeah, and once again, they act like I have just, if you read this and you didn't know what I said about Katie and Chris, you would think that I have raked them over the coals and just lashed them with my tongue. You know what I mean? Like, just completely ripped them a new one verbally. But I haven't. That's what's so crazy about this. But I want to show you. Okay, so I want to address some of these. This person, Hazel Eye, says, I see red flags with Seth being a mod. Okay. Well, Seth is a mod on my channel. One, because the poor guy has about 300 cloned accounts. We never know when it's really him that's coming in the chat. It's damn near impossible. And number two, people over there who are constantly calling this man the P word and accusing him of not loving his son and shit. Yeah, he has a mod to protect himself, or a wrench to protect himself. It's my channel. I'm sorry. What more? How much of a red flag could you get from that? What do you think? He paid me for a wrench? What is my little channel going to do to affect Sebastian's case? Honestly, like, how much of a red flag could you get from he holds a wrench on my channel. Okay. What about the people you support that talk to the Proudfoots every day? They talk on the phone every single day. That's okay.
It's called relatives. They're relatives.
Yep.
Allegedly. Okay, here we go. This Carly chick, you need Jesus. Oh my God. I know that you're not really Carly. This person is a mod, an ex mod. I mean, you can just smell it. This is her steady cash cow. With Christmas coming, she'll ramp it up along with the money that she's gotten for the car and whatever else. Betty is over there giving her support, grifting her subs. She has Nick and Dog drawing subs for her. She isn't going to do anything to jeopardize that, all while stomping her feet and saying that she don't do that to Chris and Katie. That Nana is almost worse than her, prompting BJ to chatter more with support. All these people always say this, but they never show me what exactly that I've done to Chris and Katie. Hold up, Joneson. She'll have to ask her panel and guests first, and then her chat, because she don't know.
They can all kick rocks.
I mean, it just goes on and on and on and on and on.
I wish you could go down to where the person put all those red flags. I want to know who it was. It wasn't Marlena.
All right, so this new account person, right? I find it odd that she can't see red flags all over the place. It's weird taking sides like that. Really? Really? As much as you and all of your, like, that's one of Granny's mods, y'all. They have their top 3 in the worst attacks on Seth. Granny's watching is in the top 3 for the worst slander and attacks against Seth, and you're going to tell me that you don't see me taking sides? Like, you don't see how or me taking sides is weird? So I'm going to read this, and then we're going to get to what we're here for, and that's to actually show these red flags. I just wanted to give y'all an idea of the kind of hate that's radiating from this place. So it says, laugh out loud, see all the red flags you want, but it's been said again and again that she only did that because crazy ass people were pretending to be Seth. So this is Janessa P, which is a supporter of mine. And she's trying, because it's getting ridiculous. And it is the only way to tell if it's him for sure. He's hardly even there, and he doesn't even act like a mod from anything that I've seen. So basically she's saying, like, it's not like Seth, he's been more active lately, but it's not like you know what? I'm not even going to do that. We don't owe these people an explanation. If I want Seth to have a wrench, it's his place to have one.
There you go, Britt.